Have you ever wondered which boxing matches generated the most revenue from pay-per-view sales? You're in the correct place, I suppose. The 10 boxing pay-per-view events with the biggest revenue are covered here in today's video. Over the years, there have been some remarkable boxing events with large matches drawing huge crowds from all over the world, as well as celebrities from all over the world to the ring. Fighting matchups like Mayweather versus Pacquiao and Lewis versus Tyson leave a lasting impression and generate staggering amounts of PPV cash. Welcome to the channel, subscribe and let's get ready to check out the top 10 highest paid PPV in boxing history. Boxing has been a popular sport for decades, and with the rise of PPV, it has become a lucrative business for both the fighters and the promoters. PPV is a way for boxing fans to watch their favorite fighters go head-to-head and generate significant revenue for everyone involved. Whether you're a hardcore boxing fan or simply interested in the business of sports, the top 10 highest paid PPV in boxing. So sit back and join us as we count down the biggest PPV events in boxing history. Number 10. Manny Pacquiao vs Juan Manuel Marquez III, 1.4 million PPV buys. Manny Pacquiao and Juan Manuel Marquez's trilogy fight is the first of the top 10 highest paying PPV boxing fights of all time. On November 12, 2011, a battle took place at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, and it was truly an incredible show. On fight night, the actual bout was extremely close, with Pacquiao narrowing winning by a majority decision in the judges' scorecards. The WBO welterweight championship was at stake in the contest, which was held at the catchweight of 114 pounds. Pacquiao won the second match by a split decision after the first bout was declared a draw. In the fourth encounter between the two, which took place in December 2012, Marquez triumphed by stunning knockout with just a second left in the sixth round. This match's inclusion in the top 10 comes as no surprise. Number 9. Floyd Mayweather vs Miguel Cotto, 1.5 million PPV buys. The first boxing match starring Floyd Mayweather, who came in at number 1 on our list of the most paid fighters of all time, comes in at position 9. The WBA Super Light Middleweight Championship was awarded to Mayweather as a result of his unanimous decision victory in this fight. With 1.5 people buying this fight on pay-per-view worldwide, it was a great success in terms of pay-per-view sales. After this victory, Mayweather improved his score to 43-0 and further cemented his position as the greatest boxer of all time. On May 5, 2012, the bout took place at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, which essentially served as Mayweather's second home. No points will be awarded if you correctly predict that this bout won't be Money Mayweather's only appearance on this list. Number 8. Mike Tyson vs Peter McNeely, 1.55 million PPV buys. Another bout from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, where Mike Tyson defeated Peter McNeely in just one round before having him disqualified, comes in at number 8. On August 19, 1995, 1.55 million people bought the PPV battle. Although it may come as a surprise that this is in the top 10, many people saw it as Mike Tyson's comeback after a protracted absence. The match, dubbed He's Back, featured a one-sided thrashing from Iron Mike, as Vinny Vecchione, McNeely's manager, entered the ring to stop his fighter from suffering further harm. McNeely was declared ineligible. Naturally, this is against the rules, which is why McNeely was disqualified and Tyson was given the DQ victory in the first round of the bout. Number 7. Mike Tyson vs Evander Holyfield, 1.59 million PPV buys. Mike Tyson's debut match against his foe Evander Holyfield comes in at number 7 and is the second battle of his on this list. No, the fight with the iconic ear-biting begins after this. Holyfield defeated Tyson from the middle rounds into the latter rounds as Tyson was obviously wearing out, and he did it by the way of KO in the 11th round. The MGM Grand once more served as the setting for this mega fight, which attracted a sold-out crowd in addition to 1.59 million all over the world who purchased the PPV. The second of the two fights, which took place on November 9, 1996, is undoubtedly the less well-known. It's not surprising that this bout easily cracked the list of the 10 highest-grossing boxing PPV matches ever. Number 6. Lennox Lewis vs Mike Tyson, 1.97 million PPV buys. Another Mike Tyson fight, this time for his matchup with Lennox Lewis of Great Britain, enters at number 6. It was a lopsided contest in favor of huge giants that took place on June 8, 2002. Two enormous heavyweights engaged in a middle-of-the-ring brawl as the Pyramid Arena in Memphis, Tennessee took center stage. After allegedly beating up Mike Tyson for the first 7 rounds and torturing him with his jab, Lewis ended the fight in the 8th round by knocking out his American opponent. There were 4 heavyweight championships at stake in this fight: the WBC, IBF, IBO, and Ring Magazine crowns. In addition to winning the night's contest, the Lion also received a $17.5 million payout. Number 5, Mike Tyson vs Evander Holyfield II, 1.99 million PPV buys. One of the most well-known battles in history for the wrong reasons opens up to top 5. Yeah, the pay-per-view sales for the Tyson vs Holyfield match came up just shy of 2 million, and boy, did the fans who watched the fight live witness something that they will never forget for the rest of their lives, with Mike Tyson literally pulling off a piece of Evander Holyfield's ear with his teeth during the infamous ear-biting incident. This fight became a talking topic. When Tyson was stripped of his victory due to the 3rd round ear-biting, Holyfield was undoubtedly declared the victor. After just 2 rounds, it was clear that Tyson was losing the battle, which is why he felt the urge to gnaw on some human flesh. On June 28, 1997, a battle for the WBA World Heavyweight Championship took place, and it quickly gained renown as one of the oddest matches in boxing history. Number 4, Floyd Mayweather vs Saul Canelo Alvarez, 2.2 million PPV buys. Naturally, there will be another Floyd Mayweather bout at number 4, this one pitting him against Saul Canelo Alvarez. Both the MGM Grand Garden Arena and pay-per-view sales for the fight reached 2.2 million. The fight was held at the catchweight of 152 pounds, which was 5 pounds heavier than Mayweather's welterweight limit and 2 pounds lighter than Canelo's light middleweight limit at the time. Even without accounting for PPV revenue, Mayweather earned an astounding $41.5 million from the bout. The fight took place on September 14, 2013, and for Mayweather, who prevailed by majority decision, it has matured like great wine. After Floyd retired, Canelo became the biggest pay-per-view star in boxing, thus it should come as no surprise that these 2 pay-per-view titans are at the top of this list. Number 3, Floyd Mayweather vs Oscar de la Hoya, 2.44 million PPV buys. Take notice that this is Mayweather's 3rd appearance on the list, and we haven't even reached the top 2 as we go on to our top 3 highest grossing pay-per-view fights of all time. On May 5, 2007, this bout took place at the MGM Grand Garden Arena, and 2.44 million people reportedly purchased the pay-per-view. In terms of the fight itself, Mayweather prevailed via split decision, but it was undoubtedly a close contest and one of the hardest ones in his career. With almost $130 million in revenue produced for the bout, it was the most profitable boxing contest ever at the time. The top 3 being introduced by this bout are completely predictable. Number 2, Floyd Mayweather vs Conor McGregor, 4.3 million PPV buys. You guessed it, another bout with Floyd Money Mayweather comes in at number 2. Given that this fight versus Conor McGregor brought in 4.3 million pay-per-view purchases, he doesn't earn his moniker for anything. Considering how many by Mayweather's past memorable evenings had, this is a very astounding figure. The match between the 2-division UFC champion and the 11-time 5-division boxing world champion was dubbed the Money Fight. The 154-pound weight limit for boxing's lightweight middleweight division was used for the fight, which was held at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. This was McGregor's official professional boxing debut, making him a good opponent for your first bout. According to numerous reports, Mayweather earned $280 million for this bout alone. The fight took place on August 26, 2017. McGregor made $130 million on his own. When the bell rang, it was clear that Mayweather had been playing with McGregor in the early rounds before turning up the heat and dominating the Irish fighter. Before finishing notorious with a TKO in the 10th round, Mayweather had worn him out. Number 1, Floyd Mayweather vs Manny Pacquiao, 4.6 million PPV buys. The battle that has been anticipated by the whole boxing community for around 10 years finally took place on May 2nd, 2015. The MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas was hosting Floyd Mayweather vs Manny Pacquiao, and the excitement for the matchup was out of this world. The contest was dubbed the Fight of the Century and garnered over 4.6 million pay-per-view sales. Even though the bout was one of the most anticipated sporting events in history, both boxing fans and critics generally felt it was a bit of a letdown when it was broadcast. The bout was decisively won by Mayweather, who received scores of 116-112 from 2 judges and 118-110 from a third, giving the Grand Rapids, Michigan native a victory. Everyone in the celebrity world was present for this bout, and Mayweather's entourage included Justin Bieber more times than not. Among the celebrities who were the ringside for this amazing occasion included Lewis Hamilton, Mike Tyson, Tom Brady, Bradley Cooper, Magic Johnson, Donald Trump, and Robert De Niro. Floyd Mayweather appears in 5 of the top 10 highest-grossing pay-per-view fights in history, while Mike Tyson appears in 4. As Pacquiao vs Marquez III was the first bout in which neither Tyson nor Mayweather competed, it is obvious who the 2 biggest PPV stars in boxing history are. Thank you for watching and follow for more.